one night I was working Mike Awesome, and Mike picks me up, throws me over the top rope. You know, I do a singles match with Mike, and I forget who was commentating now, but they said, "Oh my God, Buck's hurt. Call his mother, call his girlfriend, call his wife." And he goes, "Oh wait, they're all the same person." And man, everybody popped for that. But that was a great commentary line. But and the dubs didn't last too long at ECW because me, Mike, and Murray had a match one night, and just go put this out there. And we were, and CW Anderson was riding with us. CW's from down here where we live too. And so CW Anderson was riding with us. He's driving. I'm riding in the passenger seat. Mike is behind me. Murray's behind CW, who's driving. And Mike kept talking about something I didn't do in the match. And I started to get ticked off, man. I'm like, "Mike," I said, "you need to shut your mouth, man." And Mike's about 275 at the time. He is jacked up, and literally. So I'm sitting in the front seat. He kept talking. I just turned around and I punched Mike right in his face. Bam! We're going down the highway. I go over the seat. Murray's pushing me back over my front seat there. And anyway, we stopped. I said, "Mike, get out the car. Man, you're going to have to go right now." He didn't get out. He said, "Man, we got to get to the hotel." Said, "Okay." We got to the hotel, and we had a guy following us. His name was Jimmy. He was a wrestling promoter. And I asked him if I could ride with him. So I rode with him to the hotel, and they got to the hotel. And the next day, they didn't want me to ride with them. So I didn't ride with them. And I got to the arena, and I walk up to Tommy Dreamer. I said, "Tommy, I got to tell you something." He said, "I already know, Marty." He said, "You punched Mike Duff in the face." He said, "Now you're over with all the boys." He said, "He's got a black eye." I said, "He's got a black eye?" He said, "Go look at it." He said, "You did good work." And so that got me over a little bit with Tommy there and the boys. But after that, about a weekend after that, they were supposed to be in Louisiana and they didn't show up. I showed up, and they, well, when they did show up, Tommy said, "I want to see you guys for a minute." He said, "Paul wants to talk to y'all." So we talked to Paul, and he says, "I want to give you guys full-time gigs after Christmas." And this was around November, December. He said, "After Christmas, we're going to bring you guys on full-time." And I was like, "All right." And so we leave the meeting, and Mike and Murray didn't act too happy about that. And I said, "What's the deal, man? We're not together anymore." And he goes, "Nah, man." He said, "The reason we didn't show up yesterday was because we was in Stamford, Connecticut." I said, "At WWE?" He said, "Yeah, we was at the headquarters. They're going to give us jobs." I said, "They're going to give us jobs?" He goes, "No, they're going to give me and him jobs."